I can't believe it's been this long. But yeah, it has been crazy. So in the last one, we helped Preston. We helped him get everything and kind of get allied to the settlements. We got this giant array at the castle, so we can talk to everyone. So yeah. Now they want me over here because we got
there you are.
Someone here named Ronnie.
I've been waiting to talk
to you. Good afternoon. You're tuned to Radio Freedom, broadcasting across the Commonwealth.
Who are you?
I'm Ronnie Shaw, Commonwealth Minuteman. At least I was. Back then.
Apparently they didn't do a good job of...
Over. We're not done yet.
I'd still like to hear what you came to talk to me about.
Heard you were trying to get the Minutemen back on their feet. Thought I'd come see the new general for myself. So what's your story? What makes you think anybody even wants the Minutemen back?
The Commonwealth needs the Minutemen. People are starting to realize that.
I've heard some good things. Wouldn't be here otherwise. Now that I'm here, I can see you really need my help.
We were doing just fine without your help.
Really? I guess you know all about the castle's old armory then.
You could have told me about that first thing.
I hauled my hiney all the way over here to do you a favor. Least you could do is listen politely. I'm probably the only one who still remembers this. But the castle's armory was located in the West Bastion. All of our best equipment was stored in there. Weapons, ammo, schematics, you name it. Come on, I'll show you.
It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon here at Radio Freedom. All quiet, which is how we like it. Stay safe out there, people.
Ah, good. Looks like it might still be intact. Door's still sealed. Bastion hasn't collapsed. Trick now is finding a way in.
I hope you have an idea.
Of course I do. If you can't go through, go around. Let's have a look at the Northeast Bastion.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom. Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone.
Quarters. There'll be a tunnel leading from here to the armory. Wow, looky here. You've already cleared it.
I have done this before, but this was like my first playthrough. I never really bothered with the Minutemen after that.
We better watch our step.
Sure, go ahead.
When we first met, I admit, I had my doubts about you, but you've done nothing but impress me.
Oh,
you're just who the Minutemen needed to bring us back from the brink.
Thanks. That means a lot coming from you.
You've probably realized by now how important the Minutemen are to me. When I was a kid, the Minutemen were my heroes. They were the only good guys around, really. When I turned 17, I joined up with Ezra Hollis's company. He was one of the good ones. Really believed in the old-time Minuteman way. We had a few good years there. I felt like I was part of something bigger than me. Like I was really helping make the Commonwealth a better place.
It sounds like you were really making a difference.
I think we were. I know we were. But obviously it didn't last. I'm sure there was a lot I didn't see or know enough to pay attention to. You know, the politics and rivalries and bad blood between the different groups. I guess General Becker was able to keep a lid on it. Keep everyone more or less on the same team. But after he was killed, it all came out in the open. I couldn't believe it at first. These guys were supposed to be Minutemen. They were supposed to put their duty to the people ahead of everything else. You probably think I was pretty naive, huh? I guess I was. Still am, too. Even after everything, I still believe that the Minutemen can be what I always thought they were. The good guys.
We are the good guys.
We're doing our best. And a lot of it has to do with your example. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, thanks. Anyway, I appreciate you taking the time to listen.
Anytime, Preston.
Thanks, man. We probably better get back to it.
Alright. This reminds me of the underground area to the other place. Let's just disarm them for now.
You have a visual on us. Damn it.
Well, that's done.
You okay?
Sentry bot. Designation. Sarge. Powering up.
Well,
Let's go. Ooh, actually, no. You're getting hacked. Sorry.
Defensive protocols.
he's on the way.
Hey there.
I'll back you up, General. My night vision ain't what it used to be.
I think we have to destroy the guy then.
Let's see. At least I know this password. One if I land. Nah, that's not it.
Oh, right away. Great.
For the Commonwealth. Ah, darn it. Oh, it's been a long time. United we stand. Yeah, that was it.
Flat wine. Here's the general.
That explains all the landmines. This is, well, was, General McGann. He had your job back when I first joined him. Must have gotten trapped down here when that sea beast attacked the castle. He did manage to keep the armory secure. I'll give him that. Guess the uniform is yours now, if you want it. So Geezer doesn't need it anymore. Rest in peace, General. Your fight is done, and the Minutemen live on.
This is a reference to
There's no point
something.
getting all
I
sentimental about
can't
something that
remember.
happened 40 years ago.
It's
Come
a
on,
reference
almost
to a old tale called like the Armandio, which is why there's wine. That's why Armadillo. So pretty much what happened is back in like the Renaissance in like Spain, there's two guys who were, one guy was powerful, one guy was kind of not powerful, and he betrayed the guy who was powerful and then took his place pretty much, and then the guy who wasn't powerful waited a few years for revenge, said, hey, come down to our family graveyard where we have all these wine bottles, which was which is actually the Armandillo or something like that. And the guy trapped him in the cellar. So yeah, kind of a reference to that story. That's pretty much the brief thing. And it's like, revenge is best served cold, or is the message, or something like that. Kind of interesting. Ah. Here it is. I thought back there was the thing. So laser, musket. So this is the armory. So this is...
Here we are. Let's see.
This is Radio Freedom. In
This is...
quiet, which is how we like it. Stay
This
safe
is
out
one
there.
of the areas. It's kind of a cool stash. You got some... One of the ways that you can get a fat man. If you got the ammo for it, at least. Oh. Sorry about that.
Excellent. The armory's still intact. Everything we need, just waiting for us. You found the schematics for building artillery, right?
I have to admit, Ronnie, having artillery would help out quite a bit.
Oh, we used to rain down fire on Deathclaws and super mutants alike. It was a glorious thing. All right, let's get going. Don't forget to grab some smoke grenades, too.
Nothing to report. Stay safe, people.
Tactical 6 crank. Focused. Mini nuke. Nothing else. Cool. It's a cool stash, I'd admit.
Hey.
Looks like you've got everything we need. As soon as you get some artillery built, we'll do a test fire to calibrate it.
Okay. Let's build some artillery. Which we would probably need to kind of do everything that we did to the others. Let's do this one facing over here.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen. Nothing to report. Stay safe out there, everyone. This is Radio Freedom. All quiet, which is how we
I don't
like
think
it.
we can
Stay safe out there,
assign
people.
someone to it. Command. And sign. Okay, so resource. Talk to Ronnie. Okay.
Hey there.
Ah, gosh darn, it's good to see artillery here again. So here's the thing about the big guns. They can't fire at anything too close, but their range is impressive. That's what the smoke grenades are for. Toss one of those at the bad guys. If we have artillery in range, we'll confirm over the radio and target our fire on your smoke. But first, we better do a test fire. Make sure we're hitting what we're aiming at. You see that little building over there? We'll use that for our aiming. Keep your radio on and tuned to Radio Freedom so we can confirm we're ready. All right, General, if you can hear me, we're ready. Toss one of those smoke grenades into the target area and we'll start the test fire. Okay, we've got your smoke on the target. You might want to stand back. You know, just in case. artillery support. Use it wisely, General.
So we can go back and we can put this on all of our settlements, and one of the cool things is we can kind of make them
Heads up.
kind of stay in the
I gotta
area
hand it to you, General. You
and
really turned
destroy
things around for the
everything.
Minutemen. I never thought I'd see the day that the Minutemen had artillery support again. We should see about building them at all our settlements to expand our coverage. And Ronnie Shaw returns. She's something else, isn't she?
Something like a real pain in the ass.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I'd heard stories about her from the old-timers, but I didn't know she was still around. The fact that she's come back to the Minutemen means we must be doing something right.
All right. Now we can turn off that annoying music. If only we can turn that off. Alright. Well, that's that for the Minutemen. Pretty much. So, we can kind of continue on. So, next up is saving Nick Valentine, so we'll do that. Vault 114. I think we may have cleared out Swan here, I believe. But yeah, if you don't remember, I did like a quick boss thing, and then we went over and found Kate.
I'm telling you, joining Skinny Malone's crew was the best decision we've ever made. Look at this place.
I still say Malone's weak. I caught that detective snooping around, and what does he do? Locks him up.
Shit. Where'd that come from? Who's there? Take him out.
Kind of like Preston here, but it's a better gun. And that's a disarm that. Disarm that. Yeah.
Which one do you want? Hold up. Glad that's over.
place to get 45 caliber is right here. All these guys have something.
Hey.
Dirty.
What's this doing here?
Hate it when they open the door. Why is that thing so loud?
Oh, it's on. Race breaking time.
Should really get us some sort of weapon, a bladed weapon or something. Something that I can just cut them up with. I don't know, maybe a sword or something.
So I got a question. Why the hell would anyone build a vault out of a subway station? This place is like the opposite of airtight.
Because they weren't planning to use it, you moron.
Okay.
How you doing in there, Valentine? Feeling hungry? Want a snack?
Keep talking, meathead. Give Skinny Malone more time to think about how he's gonna bump you off. Hey, you! I don't know who you are, but we got 3 minutes before they realize muscle. Ah, my knight in shining armor.
question is, why does he come all this way? Risk life and limb? An old private eye.
My son, Sean, is missing. He was kidnapped. But I don't know who took him or where they went.
Missing kid, huh? Well, you came to the right man, if not the right place. I've been cooped up in here for weeks. Turns out the runaway daughter I came here to find wasn't kidnapped. She's Skinny Malone's new flame. And she's got a mean streak. Anyway, you got troubles, and I'm glad to help. But now ain't the time. Let's blow this joint. Then we'll talk.
Words. That would be a great
Malone's
quote.
crew here used to be small time. Muscled out of the old neighborhood by bigger players. So they found this place. Don't know what happened to the previous owners, but they're not exactly around to charge rent. An empty vault. Perfect hideout. Hold up. I hear some of them
doing
coming.
this one-handed.
There they are. How do you want to play this?
His job is to check on the prisoner. Why does that take so fucking long, huh? Hey, Dino, quit rapping!
Hard and loud, huh? Well, it gets the job done. Too bad for whoever cleans up the floors. This door's on the fritz. Let me see if I can get it open. Almost got it. There we are. Hell of a lot easier to do when the lock isn't on the other side.
He can do advanced locks, and I believe advanced locks terminals. Kind of cool. Every companion has something, I think.
You're dead.
Why the heck?
Lights out.
Hey.
Leaving so soon. Was just starting.
Say hello!
Shit.
We should, should use our pistol. This one.
More
For it now.
playing hide and seek. Skinny Malone and the rest of his boys are waiting for us somewhere. The name's, ironic, but don't let that fool you. He's dangerous.
Don't have the key.
Another locked
This is
door.
one of the harder
Shouldn't be
things
too hard.
for low levels. Even I struggled through it my first time
got it.
doing it,
But I
not
hear
in this,
big fat
but not in my
footsteps
last
on the other
playthrough
side.
that I recorded.
Once we step through this door, get ready for anything.
Nicky, what are you doing? You come into my house, shoot up my guys? You have any idea how much this is gonna set me back?
I wouldn't be here if it weren't for your two-timing dame, Skinny. You ought to tell her to write home more often.
Oh, poor little Valentine. Ashamed you got beat up by a girl. I'll just run back home to Daddy, shall I?
Should've left it alone, Nicky. This ain't the old neighborhood. In this vault, I'm king of the castle, you hear me? And I ain't letting some private dick shut us down now that I finally got a good thing going.
I told you we should have just killed him! But then you had to get all sentimental. All that stupid crap about the old times.
Darla, I'm handling this. Skinny Malone's always got things under control.
Oh yeah? Then what's this guy doing here, huh? Valentine must have brought him here to rub us all out.
Skinny's no good for you, Darla. You put a bullet in him, and I just might let you go.
What kind of girl do you think I am?
Aww.
Kill him, Skinny!
Did she just get caught, psycho?
Lighter or heavier with all those holes? Well, the bullets probably add a few ounces. Good night, Prince. It'll be an awkward conversation with Darla's parents when I tell them their daughter bit the big one. Well, at least the case is closed. Let's get out of here. There's a service ladder that should take us right to the surface.
Should really have taken that, and then we could have bypassed everything, but I always forget. I remember back when this was still going on, I was struggling with armor, but then Diamond City armor was like super good, so they said Sandman, kill a guy who's sleeping, or attach a suppressor to one, and then kill him in with like one shot, or at least try to. And you can loot him and get away fine.
Nick.
You ready to talk? How do you know to find me down in that old vault?
Honestly, I was just there at the right time. Seemed like you needed help.
I appreciate it. But a good Samaritan in these parts is liable to end up... Now, I want you to come to my office in Diamond...
I'll meet you there.
See you in Diamond City.
Hey, Valentine.
Let's talk when we get to my office.
Alright, I gotta be right back. Whoa! He's doing the tango. Alright. Well, we'll do that in the next one. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys had a great time. And we'll see you in the next one. See ya.